Hello, gorgeous soul, and welcome to this epic podcast. This is a place where you are encouraged and you have absolute freaking permission to unapologetically go after all of your dreams, all of your visions, all of your things on your vision board, like everything that your heart desires. I'm your host, Angharad, the High Vibe Babe, and I believe that we're all in this life to expand and experience our wildest dreams. If one of us can have it, then we all can. So that is the aim of this podcast. Each week I'll either be going solo or have guests with the aim to inspire, uplift you and give you the tools for you to live your most epic AF life and business possible. You can find me on Instagram with the handle @HighVibeBabe. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey beautifuls! I want to jump on about human design and how it's really changed my communication and how it enables me to serve my clients a lot better, how it really helps with my marriage and with parenting. So as you probably, possibly, potentially should hopefully know by now, I am a manifestor, which means that for me as a manifestor, or if you're manifesting generator, this is going to stand for you as well, or partially, my strategy is to inform, which means that because I have like a closed dense aura, people don't, although it's like so obvious to me and I've probably told them before, people can be pretty shocked sometimes, especially like in my family life when, you know, I go and do something because I haven't informed them correctly. So once I learnt and understood that, like with human design, with any tool, it's all about the integration, right? It's a knowledge is amazing, but you have to integrate it within your life to really test and see how it's going to work for you and improve it all the time. So it's about being in a place of being in mastery and you continue to master it, right? So that's the biggest thing for me within my marriage and my family life is what I'm saying about me is really informing people all the time. I also like to be informed. I remember when I was farming, I used to ask my husband all the time, like, where are the cows tonight or today or where they're going, even though I wasn't going to get them because I didn't milk that often. I only milked like 1 or 2 days a week, sort of on average, probably 2 days a week on average in the last few seasons anyway. The first few seasons I used to milk a lot more. But anyway, I would always ask what's happening, like what everyone's doing or like, you know, where the cows are going. My husband used to get so frustrated. It's because I like to be informed, even though it's nothing to do with me. It's not going to affect me in any way, shape or form. I just like to know. I just like to know, right? If you also have a 1 line is in your profile, then you're probably going to resonate with this as well. You just have to investigate and know all the things. So that was a big thing. But within my parenting and within my marriage and within my coaching clients as well, it's about knowing what their strategy is and within their centers and what's defined and undefined as to, it's really personalized to them and we can communicate in a way that makes sense to them in the way they need to hear it. For instance, like people aren't going to think that they need to tell me about these random things that have nothing to do with me if I didn't tell them this is like part of my design, part of the way I live and part of the way I like to be communicated to. So there's so many different areas like that within all of my relationships in my life that really just up the game with communication. It's not necessarily about, you know, having great communication skills. That's one of the things I invested in last year was doing a program that was all about emotional intelligence and communication, like world-class communication and like really epic techniques, which go a long way, but having it personalized to you and the way that you need to hear it and the way that the people around you need to hear it is completely a game changer. Like it's incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thought I'd just drop those little tips in. If you have a manifestor in your life or a manifesting generator, they're going to want to be informed, okay? So manifesting generators and generators, their strategy is to respond. So you need to offer them yes or no answers, yes or no questions for them to be able to answer or and that comes from their sacral. And anytime it's like, oh, I should do this, that means your sacral is actually saying no. But you feel your conditioning is telling you that you should go and do this thing because it's beneficial for someone else or the situation you're in or the job you're in. Anytime it's a should, that's actually a sacral no. So that's just like a warning sign, right? So, and like projectors, their strategy is to wait for the invitation. So they're going to like to be invited, but also they're going to like to invite other people. Would you like to come to dinner? Or, you know, those sort of things. Invitations are a really big thing for them. So yeah, a really, really cool thing within human design is all about the communication. So as I dropped in my post, later in this year, I'm going to be hosting a relationship mastermind and a parenting mastermind all around human design. So that's what the basis of it is going to be. And a lot of it, a massive part is going to be communication. So I'm really, really excited for them to come out. I'm going to wait for my spleen to say it's the right time. So you all know, I will inform you. when my authority, when my intuition has told me it's go time. And one of the things that it came up with today was my intensives. I have 2-hour intensives. So they were previously called strategy sessions. They're really business clarity sessions. So I can't really think of a better name other than strategy session or a clarity session. And these are 2-hour intensives 101 with me. And they're for people who've gone through a whole lot of growth in their business, like personally in the last 6-12 months, and they really want their business to reflect that, and they really want to know the hows and the strategy as to how to present that all within their business and what it's really going to look like. Because we sort of have these ideas and we're like, but what should I lead with, or how can I really clearly communicate that to my people, or how can I package this, or what's holding me back from doing this, or like maybe this should be a sideline, or maybe two things need to be compiled together. It's something that I do with all my one-on-one clients, and I've done a few one-off sessions, and it's really, really powerful, and it's just incredible. So my spleen, when I was out for a walk this morning, gave me, and my intuition gave me a idea download to do these for 40% off. So all bookings until Saturday are going to be 40% off. If you'd like to take advantage of one of those and you're like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense for me, then totally send me a message and I can hook you up with the payment links and any questions you might have. But I hope you have a really lovely evening, and this has helped you think about how to inform people better and how to communicate better with your people. Okay, bye. If you have enjoyed this episode, I would adore if you would screenshot it, chuck it up on your stories with your favorite takeaway moment, and tag me at High Vibe Babe on Instagram so that more people can see this and get this content and get this message out there to really shape and change and impact other people's lives. Do you desire to be around more high vibe women who really get you, who encourage you, who support you no matter what? Yeah, well, guess what? I have a place that you belong. It is called High Vibe Babes Community. It is a free Facebook group, and I would love to have you in there. There are so many free trainings and epicness in this group, so please get your booty in there. It would mean the world if you would subscribe to this podcast, do the reviews, the rating, the stars, all of the things. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to chat with you on the next episode. I'm sending you all of the vibes and all of the love. Over and out from Angharad, the High Vibe Babe.